Mr. YouTube. Mr. YouTube, we are going vertical. Sorry, love you, but have to, okay? Because I have a meeting at 11, and hopefully she doesn't stand me up. So I'm staying consistent, and we're going live now. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Slash spring break. I missed you guys terribly. I'm going to fix the camera. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm driving. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Look at that. Woo! Oh, I look like a tattered mom. What's up, family? What's up, family? What up, family? What up, family? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, family? I just saw Trey and Nini's short on Instagram. Hey, B-Love, if you're listening, listen. Somebody get this message to B-Love. I had a dream. Karika, I had a dream. I went into like a TCBY frozen yogurts and was getting, I think, like a hoagie. Don't ask why, because it's a dream. So I'm at the TCBY yogurt getting a frozen yogurt, and Darius is at the counter. He had just paid. His dreads are long, he had on a tan shirt, and he was like, hey, you know how Darius is, he's so extra. He was like, hey. I was like, it's CarterEats. He was like, yeah, I know you were in our TikTok live, and I was trying to tell Mom, I don't know if she's here, if that's the real CarterEats. But then I heard my dad say, yeah, that's her. And I know you. And I was like, hey, Darius, it's so nice to meet you. And he was like, how's it going? I was like, slow and steady, slow and steady. And what I remember about the dream was that he had a double jointed middle finger right at the knuckle. It was double jointed, and he was pointing, and it kept on double jointing. So Darius, if you have a double jointed feet, how's it going? How's it going? I was like, we getting there. He said, how's the growth? 2 more shares from your mom, and I'll be in the basket. That was last night's dream. Vivid. I mean, vivid. His skin was beautiful. Wasn't flawless, but he looked like a real human being. His dreads were perfect. I was like, oh my God, what's up, Darius? And he was, and I think B-Love was somewhere nearby because I could see her as well. And I was like, oh my God, B-Love came to visit me in my dream. I don't know if I told y'all, but this 50-year-old with a 10 and a 13-year-old, we played Listen and Don't Judge at the beach. And you saw part 1 of the vlog last night. Sorry, YouTube, Google, we had to go live at 10, and this is what joy looks like unemployed. I still got it. I still got joy. And you know how? I'm going to tell you how I maintain my joy. As people begin to come in. Grandma Lynn! You know, Grandma Lynn, I think about you all the time. I'm not calling you that. Sister Lynn is your name. They've separated us. You're just not in my feed. I often say I got to go check on Sister Lynn, and then I blink and I forget where I am or something distracts me. So I thank you for coming to watch that vlog yesterday, and I think I pinned your comment, and then that's what I was about to say, that what I learned in this season, the only way to survive being out of work, over 50, caretaker, and motherhood, the only way to survive, the only way, whatever, am I buffering? Can you hear me? I'm coming up the mountain from the YMCA, and guys, on Saturday at my sister's house, that something tried to take me off my mark when my sister sent me the little scripture that said, I know you've been down lately. And Karika was in the vlog, and she was like laughing out loud, because I was like, have I? Because I adopted the attitude. This is what I want y'all to do. Part of Doubting the Daring course that we teach on GreyishMom.com. Today, this week's exercise for anybody that can hear my voice is to not want or need, but to strictly go throughout your house and your day, and when you sit down to eat, and say, I am grateful for this moment and for what I have. Yes, YouTube, I chose to go vertical today, and I hope you appreciate it. And I mean, that's sustaining grace. That's called sustaining grace. Asking me questions this morning, dog. I'm getting so many text messages. The rain, I cleaned out my garage yesterday. Beverly. Yes. Hey, baby. I'm early today because I have an 11 o'clock appointment. Someone's going to help me with my thumbnails, and I hope she remembers. Please thumbs it up as you're coming in. Welcome to CarterEats. Today, we don't have any food upon us. I've got some grapes, but we don't have any food upon us. This is the mother's vlog. This is part of the mommy vlog moment. And if it's your first time here, we welcome you to come on in, get involved, go through our playlist, and enjoy all of the healthy soul food done right. That means we want to do good food, but keep it healthy. So I try to fry with a healthy dredge. That's our premise over here. We love good food. We just choose to do it with a healthy component. If you agree with that, say amen. If you're a returning Carterian, thank you for coming back to me. I love each and every one of you. To my members, thank you. I chose to go vertical today, and I'm glad because it's the only way my car stand's gonna stay, and I get to keep two hands on the wheel. I see you. Is that Miss Denise Hackett? Karika, my baby. Bevy. All my girls on the cute couch, and the first person here again was Miss Karika. And Grandma Lynn, if y'all don't know Grandma Lynn, then get there. I was sharing my dream this morning that I met Darius in my dream, and he was saying, him and B been watching, and they've been keeping up with me, and he said, yeah, I remember you, Lisa. I was like, yeah, it's CarterEats. And so it was a very vivid dream, and I was very excited to have met Darius, the best extension of Be Love, because on TikTok, honey, she is winning and killing it. So I was sharing with you all the ticket to this joy. 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 I want not for nothing. I choose to live under his grace, under his mercy, and just appreciative with gratefulness. Think about it right now, each and every one of you, the 60 on the roof that can just hear my voice, just think about this morning now, alone. Food, feet, hands, more than enough, right? Appreciate that we can see the clouds. He's making the rain just for us to wash away the pollen. If you turn on the get a little waylaid. So don't. Right there. You see that right there? He took down the poster he had of the orange man and his wife, if you want to call it wife. He took it down. That was that you saw the Confederate flag. He had the orange man and the lady there for probably the past 4 years, all through Biden's administration, and he took it down 2 weeks ago. They're getting tired of his foolishness. They're getting tired of him. Anyway, there's a huge storm, but don't let that storm distract your joy. Sing with me. No, I feel great. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to Instacart today. I don't think so. I really have to be, when you're an Instacarter, I tell people be mindful of how much gas you spend. So I'm trying to be smarter than an app. It's hard to do when people are chasing money. I'm not going to chase money. I'm going to pay my tithes, and I'm going to be faithful. And I'm going to sit my behind down. I'm going to learn how to make a thumbnail. I got enough to do. I got to make me, mom, papa breakfast right now. They should wake up at 10. So I just finished the Y, and I can hear y'all talking. Everybody had a great day? Hey, Steffi. We're coming home from the gym. We just got off the swim. We're coming home from the gym. And I have nothing else to report except for that vacation was awesome. A week ago, I was at the beach. Now we're back home. And all my eyes could see. Ow! 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 I got Grandma Lynn and Tommy Bites and Stephanie and was that Stephanie and Beverly? All these wonderful people in my chat. Karika, make sure you meet my friends. Yes, honey, that was just part one. That was part one of how to go on vacation on a budget. And so now I'm brainstorming my thumbnail going, is budget more impactful? Like, do I need to change my thumbnail to say vacation, budget vacation? Things I think about. Because, again, this is my business, so I'm constantly thinking how to leverage my content. I try not to be consumed, although some days I can get a little consumed. Because I don't have much to be consumed about. Oh, but I do have story time. I do have story time. Have we done the morning announcements? Is LSP here? Good morning, my sissy poo. My sissy poo. My sissy poo. So, we went swimming. You saw us in the ocean. Blake's a scientist. We got jellyfish pictures for you. We got sea urchins. She was a mad scientist out there. So her hair got wet, and I was able to cornrow it back. That was a fight, but it looked amazing. But then coming back from vacation, the cornrows looked kind of crazy. So last night I found some crochet hair, and I crocheted her hair in. Tommy, catch it in your spirit, because you have a daughter. Yeah, you have a daughter. And I said, you know, Blake, I know you don't like to dress up. And I get that. I get that, because you have a brother and he doesn't dress up. So you just want to wear what he wears, which is sweat clothes. I get it. I said, but the reason I like to doll baby you and dress you up and make you beautiful is because when I was coming up, my mom dressed us up, not doll us up, not make us marketable. Because, as I told you all 1,000 times before, she wanted us to be smart, and her birth control method was us playing sports. She was like, I don't want none, you ain't got to dress up, you ain't got to be all dolled up. In Seventh-day Adventists, they don't wear earrings to church, they don't wear jewelry to church, you just get to church. And so it was never a big ministry for her to go find nice clothes for us. Of course, she sewed all of our dresses for church when we went, but because she was forced to go to church, she didn't want to put Seventh-day Adventists on us. So in Montclair, New Jersey, we didn't do church like that. We go on Easter, Thanksgiving, or we go to Goldsboro and Kinston and go to church with the grandparents. When I went to college, I did a Black History Month. When I went to college, I was in the Black Man Study class, so I was learning more about the African principles, the diaspora, my Ndinkra symbols, worldly knowledge, suppression of the black man. When I went to Philadelphia, I did an art show for Black History Month on the history of gospel. So that's when I fell in love with gospel music, call and response, hymn choir, baptism, and the Baptist church. So there is where I learned, and I studied with the Hummingbird, something like that. He was one of the members up in Philadelphia, and he's still my friend today. He's still living. About 8, I got to check on him. He's still living, and he taught me everything about church. So when I came to Gastonia and got the job at the art museum in Gastonia, I embraced going to Baptist church. That's a segue. What I was saying was, so that was getting my black experience in church, because I first had to study the history of church. But coming up, we didn't go to church like that, nor did we dress up a lot. So I said all this to say, Blake, I enjoy making you look good now and celebrating your beauty, because I want you to know that it's okay to be attractive. It's awesome to get cute. You need to know that you're pretty and smart and athletic. And I enjoy making you beautiful, because when I was growing up, that wasn't something my mother did. And Blake was like, Mom. She said, dang, me mom, you ain't trying to dress my... And me mom, this is what she's saying on our ride to school. Please thumbs it up if you're listening. Even if you're on the bushes, we got 100 in the building. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You could be anywhere on YouTube. Thank you for being here at CarterEats. See, they heard me talking about me and they ran. I'm talking a mile a minute. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Here at CarterEats. Yes, LSP had a bomb live this morning, honey. We were on fire. We had Mufasa on. Segue, totally distracted. Squirrel. So the story time was encourage your daughters. Let them know they're beautiful. Let them be confident in their beauty and in their brains. As Beverly says, it's okay to think you're cute because we don't want to wait to find out that we have confidence. Get your confidence together now. I think if I knew that I was beautiful early on, I would have had a lot more confidence to do a lot more things. But I never knew that you were supposed to be attractive. I just thought people were going to like me for me. You've got to be attractive. And I happen to love nice clothes, just like LSP had on nice sneakers, nice t-shirt. She cares about her hair. She cares about her gray hair. You care about yourself. You still want to market yourself and be attractive. No matter what your age, no matter what your preference, you should still care about how you look. And that's what I was trying to tell Blake. I wish someone had told me that early on. And even Arthur saw some of my pictures when I was young. He's like, dang. You were rough looking. I was like, yeah, we were just out in the streets. We were playing soccer. Hair just all on top of my head. And so I try to go a little bit hard for Blake in regards to trying to keep her hair done, kempt, as they used to call it, kempt. And that's why I told her last night, baby, you're not going out the house like that. We'll do hair till 11 o'clock at night. I'm gonna crochet something in their head. So that was our little story time. And by the time she got out the car, because it's the new Blake, she's 10 now. She's 10 now. She's 10 now. Let's catch that in spirit. She's 10 now. She's 10 now. And she was so beautiful. Her hair was looked like Oprah's, but it was like, I had to trim it down so it wouldn't be too puffy, but I crocheted the hair in and it's sitting right here. And she was so beautiful, and I laid her edges down, and she said, "Oh, Mommy, I'm sorry you weren't told you were beautiful." Well, it wasn't that. It's just that wasn't what Mommy wanted us to focus on. She wanted us, because come on, y'all ready for story time for real today. Her mama was forced to marry a man, my granddaddy, who had multiple women. So, but she got married at 17. 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 Ain't seen nothing else. Didn't graduate high school. She didn't graduate high school. She didn't have a job. So she was just a housewife. She went back to high school, got her high school diploma at age 35, and forced all of her kids, all 6 of them, to go to college. And they all were summa cum laude. I told you about Aunt Lois went to Hampton, Mama went to Winston-Salem, Uncle Bud went to North Carolina State, Uncle Jeff went to Howard, Aunt Clara went to Central. So to not have an education as the mother, and then all your girls go to college on a gambler who played dice on his dime. So that means you hustled enough to get your kids to college. That's a testimony right there. So my mom made sure that we all went, our purpose in life was to get an education. And I'm telling my daughter, her purpose in life is to stay beautiful, be classy, and get an education. I don't think anything's wrong with that. I really don't. And I didn't learn about being attractive until I know guaranteed until the age of 30. Yeah. I moved back here from Philadelphia in 2002. And I ran the gallery, and my best friend was an older lady, and she used to take me shopping to Dillard's, and she said, wear that, you need to wear that. And then one of my aunties told me I had to twitch my hips a little, and she taught me about being a woman. So that wasn't until 30. And I don't want Blake to find out all this stuff at 30. I want her to know it when she goes off to college. I want her to be well informed. Thank you for listening to Mommy's Story Time. Good. I got married at 17 in May, turned 18 August, was married 54 years. Right. 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 And that could you imagine being married at 17? I ain't know nothing at 17. Was ready definitely to fall in love at 17 though. Guarantee you that. Okay. I'll come down from my euphoric high of being in the water. It's the first day the kids are back in school. How's everybody doing? How was y'all's Easter? I saw Beverly's Easter service. 54 years, Beverly. We don't even know 54 years. I'm 54 years old. Bev! I'm 54. Is she still married? Stephanie, based on your book, you were married at like 18. 19. The baby was born. Y'all know Stephanie got a book. Mama Lynn, are we walking today? I know Mama Lynn likes to do marathon lives as well. So thank you for letting me share that story. And we, after going through my aunt's, I don't even know if I told y'all all this. But anyway, yeah, man, in a mukbang, I think I did. That my aunt wrote down everything. She was like the vlogger. She kept a journal and she put it all on tape. Married in my 40s. Okay. I've taken on so much information about my mother's side of the family that we're trying to I may have to go to therapy for it. I'm trying to kill the generational curse. That's just it. I'm trying to kill the Oh, heck yeah. Stephanie, we all were. You're supposed to have been. My pastor said it the other day. I think it says it in the Bible. We all have, not you all have fallen short. Not I've fallen short. We all have fallen short. We all have fallen short. So there was nothing I haven't done. The only thing I haven't done is heroin or cocaine or meth. Those are the only things I haven't done. I've stolen. I've smoked weed. I've cheated on my boyfriend. Or I've slept with a married man. Well, I'm a wife now. But that's then, right? That was the only thing I probably hadn't done, Stephanie, was like hanky, like how to. That's a whole nother conversation too, child. I wish somebody told me how to have sex. You don't know what to do. Everybody has to learn, right? There's no book that's going to prepare you for what that feels like. There's just no book that's going to prepare you for what that feels like. So I try to really be transparent with Blake and AJ about that part, and that you're going to feel the wind blow and something might stick up, or and you know, Blake likes to touch her boobies. She does. She know what they are. Absolutely, they're yours. They're boobies. They're growing. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We'd be concerned if they weren't growing, right? So that's my life. That's where I am, you know. And there's a lot of people I can't hang out with, or a lot of things that I don't like to do, because some people don't get me. They just don't get me. And that's perfectly fine, because I love me, and my sisters know me, and all of our lives have different paths. But just be true to yourself. Like, don't change for other people. Just be who you are. And I'm just being transparent about what my motherhood journey is like. And I thank you for the 50 in the building. So that's how I'm keeping myself encouraged, is by living in the moment, being grateful for what I have, exercising, putting some lipstick on, trying to stay halfway cute, and working on teaching my daughter how to believe that, know whether it was cute, that she's beautiful inside and out, and that's what's important. Education is so important. So important, Denise. So important. There's a whole nother spew I could do about education, but they just don't get it. I mean, it's like every day Blake says, why do I have to go to school? Why do I have to go to school? Why do I have to go to school? And so this morning, thank you for bringing that up, Denise, and we'll be home in a minute. I distinctly said to her, well, Blake, it's like this. If you don't go to school, you know, I don't want you to rely on a man to take care of you. So if you want to have an apartment, you're going to need to have a job. And in order for you to read the application to get the job, you're going to need to have an education. In order to read the application to get the job, you're going to need to have an education in order to read. Now, unless you know your way around that, let me know. You know, you could go to the military, but I prefer that you have an education. Because with an education, you can teach people everything that you've learned. And I said, I want you to go to school and get an education so that you can be an instrument for God. And I said, because God gave you all these gifts, all these things that you know, he wants you to be an instrument for him and make sure you share your gift. Good morning. And I said, think about it. This is exactly what I said. I don't care who's here, but this is a vlog for myself. I said, Blake, just think about it. That one boy on the beach told you how to hold, he taught you how to hold that jellyfish. Did he teach anybody else on the beach how to hold that jellyfish? I said, God ordained it, orchestrated it, serendipitously. I'm going to try to let y'all see the mansions for sale. Hold on. God orchestrated it that I can do it. I gotta drive down the street. Sorry, it's what I do every day. The little boy taught you how to hold that jellyfish. Okay? And then when he taught you how to hold that jellyfish, and I apologize, I'm driving, so I can't really read all the comments, and I gotta get my story time out, and then I'll sit in the driveway, we'll talk some more, and we'll make daddy breakfast. Just let me get, I ain't talked to nobody in a couple of days. Thank you, Denise. My husband, he's been sick. He got sick, went to my sister's house on Saturday, drove back Sunday, cleaned out the garage. I'm tired, but I exercised this morning. I feel like $1 million. I said, Blake, so what happened when the little boy taught you how to hold the jellyfish? You went and showed everybody on the beach about this jellyfish. Nobody else was on the beach. Nobody else was on the beach holding the jellyfish, letting people touch it. You to do his work in this place. That's why he brought you here. So if you want to stay home and you don't learn, how are you going to do God's work? I said, did you see anybody else on the beach letting people touch the jellyfish? I said, you were the teacher for the day. And it's so important that you continue to bring your gifts out into the world, because God's giving you special gifts that only you can bring about. My house is for sale. Here we go. 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 Here you go. It's for sale. Almost ran off the freaking road. Can everybody see it? Does everybody see it? And I'm sorry. My phone is so hard to hold. Woo-wee. I hope I didn't mute us. But this is what I do after I drop Blake off from school, or before I go home. And look at those red bushes, the roses. Look at the roses. Before I go feed Papa, I like to always take this route. It's just relaxing. I love the water. It's my happy place. Thanks to everybody that watched our budget vacation vlog. I appreciate it. So comment, share. And that's all I got to say today. That was me and Blake's story time on the way home. On the way to school this morning was, I just wanted to let you know, Blake, that's why I doll you up. Because I want you to know you're beautiful. And I want you to know you're very, 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 very smart. Well, I don't have to go to school, because everybody, you need to be able to cultivate your gifts. And the only way you're going to be able to hone in on your gifts, ooh, a bluebird, is to understand your worth, earn day by day, so that you can be a greater asset to your community. Is that okay? Oh, she doesn't understand asset, but that's okay. And then me and my sister went to Anderson's Deltas. Oh, another house for sale. Anderson's Deltas had a coming out probate. So that's my dream house right there, y'all. It's empty. It's empty. And so I asked my realtor friend if I could vlog it. She's my neighbor, and I want to vlog that house because it is a gingerbread house, and it's too precious. So these people on this side are beginning to age out. So they'll be redesigning this neighborhood soon. All right, let me think what else. Or did y'all enjoy the houses? Y'all enjoyed the houses? Let's go. You wouldn't. Why didn't y'all tell me I was muted? This is for any content creator that cares. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you.
You have 4 new text messages.
Look at the azalea bushes. Look at the azalea bushes. How do I say this? I overdid it. 3 uploads a week, 2 lives a week. It didn't give any of my content a chance to grow because it didn't give your viewers a chance to watch. It was being piled on too fast. So the assessment was you need to slow that thing down and give people a chance to look at what your content. And unfortunately, I may be known for shorts lately because that is what I'm going to be uploading for at least about 3 weeks, because I've got too many videos for people to catch up on. And I think I did this last year. This is called Governor's Island right here. You can't even get in. You can't even get in. You can't even get in. Let's just gander at that. Can y'all gander at that? Just gander at that. Right, Denise? When I tell you the fireworks out here are bomb.com. So I hurt my channel. And you know this is the home channel. So you'll see 1 vlog a week on, you don't even care about that. Anyway, you'll get a lot of shorts over here because I've got to drive people to the content I've already created, and I can't really do a lot of videos right because I've inundated my viewers. I don't have any, but I've inundated the view. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much, Lucy. So 130 people on the building. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you thumbs it up, that'd be great. We are in the great state of North Carolina, and this is called Lake Living. I'm 54 with a 13 and 10-year-old. This is my mature mom life. We are on our way to make Pampa breakfast. They usually get up about 10. They moving good and slow. Mama's still walking to the mailbox. I'm feeling great and encouraged, and I challenged all of my viewers today to stay focused only on the current. What is happening today? What is going on today? How grateful you are about the moment today. Waking up, having a job, a shoe in a a foot in a shoe, some clothes on your back. I only want us. I challenge you today, this week, to just focus on the word gratefulness. Nothing else. Don't have any wants, don't have any desires, don't have any needs. Just be grateful. And any season that you're in, embrace that season you're in, because he wants you in that season for a reason. The season of patience is because he's trying to make you stronger for a reason. If you receive it, say amen. It's just that simple. And that's a hard pill to swallow. Like, you may have to go through it. Whatever it is you're going through, go through it with grace and appreciation and say, what's the lesson in it? That's all you can do. What's the lesson in it? What does he want me to get from this? How can I come out stronger? What he's built a certain character, and when he's done doing that thing, that's when he'll move on your behalf. And so that's why I say, just be grateful for today. Oh, but the azalea bushes, and you know it's about to rain, so he's gonna wash away all the pollen and do what he's got to do. That's the only way I can operate right now. That's the only way I can operate with joy. Is just to have that attitude, and it really has changed. It's changed how I feel. As soon as I left the house, see how the people ran away? You see that? You see that? Yeah, but everybody, Joyce went somewhere, child. Joyce's car is gone. She done gone somewhere. We're gonna buffer because I'm pulling in my driveway. Where did mommy go? So we went to my sister's house and she bought me some, well, not bought me. She gave me some stems of a rose bush. Is my pool bag. We got lots of bushes to plant. I think mommy went to the store to go get the potting soil so we can make some, so we can plant. Ooh, the grapes. A cliche. Plant some plants. Let's see if they're up. Well, Papa, I know it's gonna be up. Not to adjust my attitude. I've said this before. As a caretaker, it was so fun seeing my parents at my sister's house, because I got to miss them as parents, and I was like, oh, it's good to see y'all. Hey, mommy, hey, daddy. They were my parents. When they're in the home with you, it's not the same. We're working on adjusting that, but I can only take that day by day as well. I don't have all the answers to that. We're just waiting until paperwork gets approved and when the Lord moves. Okay. When he tells me what to do. AJ cut the grass yesterday. Don't y'all look at the address of my house. See, here's the clippings. That's what they're called, right, Bev? Clippings. We got an azalea bush. Azalea bush, rose bush. I think one of them's a gardenia, so we gotta get 2 more pots. Hydrangea. Nope. All right, let's go see. Let's go look at Papa. Let's see what he doing. I put my little spring thing on the door. On the door. Papa? Okay, you sleep? You ready to eat?
No, I'm waiting for this lady to come. I didn't think we left was mother left.
Where'd she go?
She went down.
Okay. What lady's coming?
The lady to come in, it was blood draw.
Blood draw?
Yeah. They come in and do that.
What'd you eat?
I did it.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Uh,
I had coffee.
I'll call Mama. I rearranged my room. He doesn't remember things quite too well lately, so we have to find out if he's eating, because he won't tell me. So look at the kitchen. Look at the kitchen. Look at the kitchen. I rearranged it. What do you? Right now it's dirty. It's dirty. But I rearranged it. It's spring clean. I get tired of looking at things look the same way. I'm gonna get some new rugs. Yeah, he ate. They had oatmeal. They had oatmeal. The house is a mess. They had oatmeal. I see all of y'all. I gotta try to get you propped up. I don't have any more easels that can hold a Z fold. Nothing can hold a Z fold. If everybody would thumbs it up, that's great. Thank you. Don't forget to be sure to get our low sodium spice blend, especially if you love great food, but you don't want all the sodium or all of the salt intake. God dang it. I can. Stop saying you can't. I can. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. So I don't look too stupid. Lord. I gotta clean up. I can't. That's what I'm doing today. All day today, I'm gonna be cleaning. I've stripped everything down out of my closet. I'm doing my closets. I rearranged the kitchen. We're gonna rearrange the den. I need new carpets. Everything is just disgusting. And especially when you go away on vacation, you come back and you can see all the stuff that needs to be done. And I have new wineskin. I have new eyes. So I can see a plethora, and it's all on me to do. So this week, that's why I said I'm not Instacarting. I have to hit corners. It's okay. I can do it. You just have to go step by step. Sing it. I got it, y'all. We're gonna figure it out. There it is. The song goes. Oh no, I'm not tired yet. And just listen. When was the last time you cleaned your garage? I don't know if your garage looked like my garage, but my garage had, my uncle brought all of my aunt's stuff over. Now my husband was already mad that my mother's stuff came out of storage and was put in our garage, right? So I said, I'm not gonna be talked about. You got all this stuff in the garage and this is all you're doing. I'm not gonna go through that. So I took I took a hemp. Let me show you. Everything, just so much stuff. And you know, when you go away from home is when you come back home and realize how much stuff you have. Just unnecessary stuff. So that's why I'm purging. I'm getting rid of stuff. So I started with my closet and I went drawer by drawer by drawer. And then I want somebody on YouTube to do a closet vlog. Show me what's in your closet. So I asked, it's Juicy Couture. I said, can you do a tour of your closet? And it made me look at my closet. And I was like, I'm getting rid of all my dresses. I'm getting rid of all the work clothes that I used to wear because I ain't working no more. I'm never going, one day I'll get back in a 12, but get rid of it. Just get rid of it. It's just too much stuff. And so then I buffed down the closet. We separated thrift bag. We did the consignment bag. And then we made the winter bag, and now I got to put everything back in the closet. Thank you for listening, because I know y'all don't care. Then I came downstairs and I killed the garage. I took all my aunt's stuff. I said, how am I going to keep my cousin's stuff if he doesn't want it? Why would I keep my cousin's daughter's baby pictures? Why would I keep his diploma? Why would I keep his graduation pictures if he doesn't want it? So I just made a pile of all the things that I took to the dump. Then we took a whole bunch of hats and bags to the thrift store. And then I got all of our coats and jackets out of the garage. I got rid of everything. So we got the garage and my closet halfway done. But today will be spent cleaning, and that's why I'm choosing not to Instacart. But I took one of these, some other suckers right here, and I hit it. I hit it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But my honey, I was able to get this house clean, and that's what I'm gonna do today. Thank you for peeking and sneaking. I know you're like, oh, I gotta go. So thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. So that's my life lately, y'all. It's just I gotta straighten. It's called spring cleaning. That's what it's called, spring cleaning. Anybody want anything to eat? Anybody need me to cook them something? Anybody want anything to eat? Anybody? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Amy, Maria. Don't let me get to talking about spring cleaning of the garage. I care. Maria had an out-of-town come to my bathroom or clean, clean, clean. Exactly, Angela. One step at a time. One chore at a time, Lisa. Baby steps. That's right. Angela, I definitely need to deep clean the kitchen today, but the bathroom, it's bathroom time. Oh, Maria, are you a big stickler about your bathroom? Jamie is over there planting gardens, so that's where all this motivation came from, is that dang on Jamia. Jamia is our YouTube gardener, y'all, and that's what season we're in. You know, I was like, I got to get my tomatoes, and she said, if you're in the heat, make sure you plant okra. I listened to her up the mountain this morning as well. So that today I'm just spring cleaning. I can't even explain it any other way. And if you know what spring cleaning means, it means just getting rid of all the clutter. It really does. And I think Maria said she was a bathroom person. Some people have rooms that they're very particular about. So when I left, before I left for the beach, my husband was like, what are you doing? And I had Dawn and vinegar, and I sprayed the mirrors, and that's the best solution I found for my shower. But then some of the soap scum did not break down, so I came behind it with some Clorox, and I know I got to do that again. I left the house in very good condition, but right now I want to get rid of stupid stuff. Like, I'll show you. I'm gonna show you. Okay, so these are plants. These are plant things. But as I pull this stuff out, look at all that. Okay, that's the old water bottle that Blake doesn't use anymore. Do we keep it or do we throw it away? Dish towels. There should be a place for everything, right? There's a place for dish towels. I need to turn this over and dump all the crumbs out. Sweep behind here. These are zip ties, right? Where do zip ties go? Zip ties should go in the garage with my husband's toolkit. More pictures of my grandparents needs to go in this china hutch. This is called the picture china hutch. It's 100 years old. It's 100 years old. In the china hutch should not be an empty box. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I want to organize the china hutch. Cable wires. And the whole living room, I'm tired of it looking like this. So I'm gonna move that table to this window and take that chair over there. That's what she gonna do. That's what she gonna do. I'm just because I'm gonna bring that bar over here and take this table over there. Every year you should rearrange. Feng shui wise, mentally, so that you walk in and you have a different perspective. It doesn't look great, it doesn't, but I had to do it because I need a change. I can't keep looking at stuff the same. I just can't. So I'm gonna give y'all this hour. I'm gonna go learn how to do thumbnails in the next hour. And then the rest of the afternoon will be spent what? Spring cleaning. And yeah, it is all me. It's all me. Oh, my mama went to the bank. Okay, I know what she's gonna do. So today's YouTube tip. Anybody need a YouTube tip? Oh, see? Bev said she's been deep cleaning and may go get flowers today. She said, oh, I need my glasses on. I can't see it, Bev. Y'all let me get out the car without my glasses. Just hey, don't worry about it, Lisa. Get to it when you can. Let me read that. If you haven't used it yet in a year, you need to get rid of it. Ooh, ladies, have a great day. Got to get my beauty rest. That's right. That's right, Amy. Hugs, Amy. Love you, Amy. Have a blessed day. Karika, how's your day going? If you haven't used it in a year, get rid of it. Beverly, that's a great idea. Come to a nice, clean, good smelling home. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I throw things away that I know I haven't used or seen in a while. I would throw it away. When I go on vacation, I change sheets, clean my house, and put fresh sheets so it smells good when I come back in. We have been deep cleaning, and I may go get flowers today. Mima and she said, yes, bacon, eggs, and grits, please. Anything for you, Maria. When I picked up Mima on Sunday, I laid on her back screen patio and talked to y'all in the live, and she and my mother went and got flowers for her front yard. And then she got 2 hanging purple flowers. And you should always buy flowers for yourself. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you. So that's what I'm doing. It's very important. And that if I can just recommend to anybody, if you like your home to smell good, please, please, please get Glamour off of Amazon. Use my Amazon link below and then type Glamour laundry detergent. My sister girlfriend Bev introduced me to it. And I was at the dump cleaning out the garage on yesterday, and I met a lady who had just thrown away her empty container. And I said, don't you love the smell of Glamour? And she was like, yes. My husband doesn't like to admit to it, but if I don't put it on the sheets, he's like, where's that smell? It makes everything in your house smell amazing. So I added to my parents' linens and towels. My girlfriend Beverly on the YouTube streets, Beverly Black, introduced it to me. Grab the link below. Got a little price tag on it, but it's worth it. If you are like, it's a Glamour diva, I think. And I'm a diva. I love that. I told y'all that before. I'm more of a house, home decor person. But my financial situation doesn't allow me to decorate the home like I would like. So this is a hodgepodge of my parents' house, my husband's house, some of my house, not much. But my house before was very, very vintage. Like I had a lot of thrift things that I had repurposed. So that's kind of like velvet, maroons and grays, and I'm a pillow person. I'm a linens person. I like drapes. I like shades. I like blinds. I love duvets. My girlfriend said it's called what's the neck pillow called? Bouvier? Come on, Bev should know it. And so I said I wanted to have, I wanted to sell. It is, well, yes, I use it. It is the best smelling. And LSP said she doesn't really like things to smell like that all the time, but it smells amazing. Yes. Oh yes. Maria. Maria is a diva about her house too. She's very particular. Like Maria says, if she doesn't like the taste of something, she will tell you. She's no in between. She's like, I like it or I don't like it, and she tells you that in her food vlogs. But um, that's one thing. I'm not particular about food. Like I'll eat anything just to say I've tried it. But nuts, I'm allergic to nuts. But the Diva Glamorous laundry detergent is how I feel about life. And it's like I want things to smell good like money. I don't know if y'all watch Survival of the Thickest. And she was like, "Oh my God, you smell like money." And that was the one thing I learned in boarding school was if you hug, when I used to hug the moms would come up for weekends. They smelled like fine lotion and a soft powder. Not even perfume. They smelled like fine lotion and a soft powder. And it's a very rich smell. Not a perfume. It's a fine lotion and powder. And I was like, I want to smell like that when I grow up. And when you go to their homes, what'd you call them, LSP? Walites? Walite. When you go to their homes, the house smells good. You're like, what? What is that fragrance? Where? How is it hidden? What is that? I'm gonna show y'all in just a second. Um, you keep the little potpourri in your drawers, and it makes the whole house smell good. But it's not just potpourri; it's a type of lavender. It's in a satchel bag. So I always smell good. Like right now, I have on perfume. I always have on perfume. Always. And lotion. Haku lotion. Um, and so this one of my neighbors came by and his son had swallowed a bottle cap. And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear about your son. I heard he swallowed the bottle cap on the bus. Is he okay?" And we were talking, and he gave me a hug. He was like, "You're so thoughtful, thank you." And he was like, "Oh my God, you smell so good." His wife standing right there. I was like, "I try." I'm telling you, I don't let that thing slip, y'all. Stay sexy fine through and through to the end. Even if you're just a housewife, living in the house, doing house chores, doing room by room. Keep your baubles on. I don't have my earrings on because I just got the water. Keep your lipstick on. Bev said, "Don't put no bonnet on. That makes Beverly's butt itch. Don't put no slip on. It makes Beverly crazy." I love a slip, Beverly. I love the way it feels against my skin. That's the one thing my mama raised us in slips. Always keep a slip on. My bridesmaid at my wedding didn't have on a girdle, and that's the only thing my mom kept on saying is that girl needs a girdle on. And I was like, you know what? All these thick women out there, if we just put a girdle on, it will suck up that lower pouch, that fupa. And one of the sisters at the Anderson alumni step show was on the lower level, and she saw me come in, and I knew I wasn't about to climb those steps. And I guess I'm older now. I forgot I was older. So she went up the 2 steps to let me sit on the first step because I guess I'm fatter than she was. And I sat on the first step, but in order to get her up to the second step, I had to help her. Look at that. So I grabbed her arm and I tried to push her butt up because she was very thick. But she had on a corset, and I was like, "Oh my God, ain't nobody got time for that." Because I was trying to. And then she had on jeans, and I never wear jeans because thick women that are size 18 or larger should not wear jeans. And she couldn't even bend her leg to get it up the bleacher. I said, "Soror, you ain't got to be that sexy," but she had a corset on, and I know that it felt like a brick was underneath her t-shirt. I said, "No, no, no. Touch your toes daily, ladies. Touch your toes daily. Do your side stretches. Wellness, joy from the Lord comes from heart, health, and mind." And it starts from the message at a little girl's age like Blake, telling them that they're beautiful and they're smart. Stay focused, watch God, live on purpose, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love each and every one of you. And to my members and everybody that was here on the cute couch today, all my girls are on the cute couch, cute couch, cute couch. Make it a great week. And don't forget to be grateful for today, for this moment right here. It'll change you. Watch what it does. I promise you. Shop our website. Shop our website, greyishmom.com, and go from doubting to daring. And get your low sodium spice blend, especially if you love good food, but you want to stay healthy with no high blood pressure and stay sexy thin. You need our low sodium spice blend. We put that shit on everything. God bless you. Like, comment, share. Bye.